Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Wesolowski here, the CEO of A.W.E. I really want to get something out of my chest and out of the way. For the last few weeks, after my death of my best friend Jonathan, I was having trouble incorporating the death of Jonathan. Even after 2 months, even after about 1 month, almost to the 2 months of Jonathan's death, I was still having trouble cooperating. And my time being wasn't that good because I lost my will to do a show and other stuff too, for the matter. I promised all you guys that it was going to be the greatest show, and to be fair though, it wasn't. Due to the cooperation of losing my friend and other stuff too, for that matter. And some of it wasn't even Jonathan's fault. It wasn't his plan to die. It just sort of happened that way, for that matter. So, I want to retain myself and get back on track of the show. So, first off, I want to consider an apology. I'm sorry that I broke everyone's promise, even though I didn't intend to mean to. For the matter. That's the first thing I want to say. Second of all, I'm going back to WWE 2K19 until WWE 2K23 comes out. For that matter, which I'm going to have to pre-order that and wait for the day of the game to come out, so that we can get back on business and get back on what I do best. The draft of SmackDown Raw is going to happen in my own way. For them, I'm still having the old WWE logo, just something with the Attitude Era edition forever in my pay-per-view event, same as Lexi did. But this time, there was something a little different to try off and try my best making my best WWE roster I can ever have. Wait a minute, that's the second thing I want to talk about. First of all, I'm making the roster for my own so-called AEWW, which means All Elite Women Wrestling. It's kind of like AEW, but with the extra W. I won't rush it right away due to the fact that I need more time to cooperate and stuff like that. For that matter, but this Sunday, which is tomorrow, a premiere of the free test runs will show you the characters what I have been using, plus the new arena that I made. For that matter, that's why I wanted to get off of that. Same for a new arena for the show that I'm going to use in Universe. So, Terry, be on the lookout for that. Fourth is that once the new game comes out, I'll start testing some experiment. Or just take a look what's new in the new WWE 2K23 game. However, though, if my computer's not fixed, which I'll explain that later. For that matter, I'm going to go back to the phone until it's fixed. I'll explain why in a bit. So, that's the reason why, though, that I am announcing that if somebody to test out creativity and stuff like that, and see how Universe go, for that matter, to be honest. So, that's the fourth. Fifth, as like I said right now, is there was something wrong with my computer. I accidentally removed the pin, and I don't know what my pin is. My father's going to try to fix it. If it doesn't fix by the time WWE 2K23 comes out, there's an alternative. I can record the video and use it for recording stuff and all, for that matter. So, with that in mind, for that matter, I really hope that you guys understand and don't get mad at me on that. So that's the fifth. And lastly, though, I want to surprise you with something that I won't keep promises of. Because if I keep promises, then things will go out the window like it did beforehand, though, for that matter. So, if I make it a surprise, like saying like, oh, I will come out with a new show, which technically knows the Sam will come out with a show, next week with a different schedule, that'll be surprising. Like, miss the day and then go ahead and do that. That's just an example to surprise you all. Or if I want to do 2 shows at once for, say, like, for episode 1 and episode 2, premiering one at 4 o'clock and one at 8 o'clock, that'll be something different. That's just those examples for a surprise, which I was thinking about those in my own mind at the time, but those are just examples. So whatever I do with my channel, it's up to me to decide what I can do for the best. So with that in mind, I guess that's all I have to say as the CEO of my own show. I am not giving up. I am not stepping down as CEO of my show or even YouTube. It's just that though there's been a couple of things that's been going on, and Terminal has made me regret of what I did right now. And of course, so I'm really sorry about all this. It wasn't supposed to happen like that, but it did. I hope we can make it right sometime in the future, or right now in the future, going forward. So I hope you understand though, and yeah, that's it from me.